Hi everyone, I'm Anthony DiMoro and welcome to another edition of SportsRantz University. In this edition, I'm going to explain some of the fallbacks of blog networks. And one of the biggest misconceptions we get here at SportsRantz.com is that people who have blogs on SportsRantz.com are blogging for SportsRantz.com, and that is not true at all. We differ from other websites that offer blogs on their site, meaning it's your own personal brand. You're not speaking for SportsRantz. We're not endorsing the content on the blog. Our idea is that every sports fan is valuable in their own way, and we want you guys to be able to build your own brand. Now, many of you who are already contributing on a blog, or in a blog network who are having their blog hosted somewhere, many of you may be wondering, well, what's the difference? Well, here's the difference. What happens when you want to branch off on your own? Well, guess what? You can't do much. All of that content is under their blog. Not that you're ever going to want to move content around. That's not a good thing to do, but basically they're getting all of the benefits of your content. Meaning, all right, let's just say if you're blogging for Joe's sports site. I'm not saying if there's a Joe sports site up there, I'm not taking a shot. I'm just using just a crazy example that comes in my head. Joe's sports site says, hey, come blog on my website, you can be a contributor. Alright, well, you're offering a ton of content on their blog and a ton of traffic when you promote their links, and what are you getting for it? Some of you may be getting a .com. Here's a trick a lot of blog networks where you come sign up with us and we'll give you a .com. That is great, but when that .com starts getting value, what happens when you want to branch off and make your own site? If you want to make your own site now and your own blog, you want that .com, right? The .com you've been working your ass off for. Guess what? You're not going to get it unless you want to buy it from them. And they're going to sell it to you at a premium price. So all of the hard work that you put into building up that .com and making it valuable, well, guess what? You just worked against yourself. And now you're going to have to pay to get that removed or get that sold to you. They're going to have to sell you that .com. This is why I started SportsRantz.com. We do offer our own blogging portal if people want to contribute to our blog. Now that's fine. We just do that because every website seems to have their own company blog. Well, we wanted to do the same thing, but we also offer you your own brand. Meaning you can go on the site, you can build your own blog. We show you how to make your own .com. It's not this huge elaborate process, guys. Trust me. Those of you who may be looking at somebody making an offer to you, hey, come on our sports site, we'll even give you a .com. That sounds great, but it might sound pretty elaborate, but it really isn't. .com's $20 a year, if that. Go to GoDaddy and come over to SportsRantz University. Look at some of my prior videos, and I show you how to turn .com into your own. It's not that elaborate. Also, and here's a great thing too. Some blog websites, we sell advertising, and when you host a blog on our site, we're free to put advertising on your blog, but you're also free to have a profit in selling advertising on your blog as well. That's exactly the point. Make money off your blog. And you know what, if you build up a website good enough using our tools and our suggestions at SportsRantz University, you're going to make money off of your blog. How are you doing that contributing? Well, this leads to my next point. A lot of these blog networks will sell you an advertising perk. Those perks are how many people click on certain ads in your blog. Well, first of all, there's an old phrase in business, he who has the information has the power. He who has the money has the power. So you're going to rely on somebody else to tell you how good your blog's doing. Do you have access to analytics and information like how many clicks are going on that ad? How do you know what they're telling you is true? And how do you know how much money they're getting paid to place that advertisement? It is so much better for you guys to take the extra steps, to take the time to learn how to build your own brand. We offer to do that. We take away the hosting costs. We set up a free design. We make our money off advertising. We make our money off elaborate web designs, stuff like that. But we are of the firm belief that people just need an avenue to build their own brand. And you're free to do that on Sports Rants. Do not fall for these blog networks that want to sell you an advertising partnership. Usually click pros are like 10 cents per click, 8 cents per click, and you're going to split 8 cents with somebody. So somebody clicks on your blog one time in 1 month, that's 8 cents. You're going to make 4-cent profit if he splits it with you, and that's if he tells you it was 8 cents. He could tell you it was 4 and give you 2 cents, or he can tell you nobody clicked on it. You don't have access to that information. So we're going to tell you how to do this, how to set everything up. I mean, guys, if you're a good enough blogger and you want to make a name for yourself, you're going to want your own brand. Control your advertising revenue. Control your .com. Have ownership of all this stuff, and you're free to do that on SportsRantz.com. I just wanted to eliminate a misconception about Sports Rants. We are a network of blogs. We're not a blog network. There's a difference. Blog networks is just a whole bunch of pages thrown up, and it's like a whole bunch of blogs thrown up on one website, but they own it. They own it. They own the content, they own the advertising on it, and they own your brand name because they bought the .com. And let's say we all like to pretend that we're all friends and everybody's all friendly, but sometimes things can go awry. Let's say you have a disagreement with that site and you piss somebody off. Well, guess what? They're not going to be that apt to hand over the stuff that you've been working for. So why would you work to make somebody else's site successful? Work to make yours successful without dumping hundreds and hundreds of dollars to do so, or thousands of dollars in some case. Use SportsRantz University. Know your audience, understand building your brand, and build your brand. Make you the valuable asset, not make the website that you're on the valuable asset. And first of all, bottom line, guys, it's your brand. Make your brand. Don't spend your time building somebody else's brand up. Another thing we do is we like to promote the blogs on SportsRantz.com. So if you blog on our site and you mention us on Twitter when you're posting an article, we will 9 out of 10 times retweet it. And remember, everything we retweet, every blog that's on SportsRantz.com is not endorsed by Sports Rants. Everybody has their own opinions and views, and anything on SportsRantz.com is not exactly the views or opinions of Sports Rants, the entity, or me, myself, or the owner of Sports Rants. So I just wanted to clear up some misconceptions, guys. So before you join a blog network or another site to blog for them, remember what you're getting into. And remember the difference between them and SportsRantz.com. Until next time, thanks a lot, guys, for checking out this Sports Rantz University, and I'll see you next time.